Welcome to the NLP Life Skills Podcast, Neuro-Linguistic Psychology with Mathematical Precision, with your host, Dr. P.T. Sundaram, one of the leading NLP pioneers of India with 2 decades of experience and his work in over 300 videos on YouTube translated into 4 languages, English, Hindi, Tamil, and Telugu. Applied NLP skills from people to pioneers, students to schools, career guidance to corporate houses, therapy to training. Here's your host, Dr. P.T. Sundaram.
Hello,
Yes, tell me. I'm Sundaram here.
sir. I came to know about you, sir. I'm Kanaha Pratap. I'm a homemaker, sir.
Okay.
I just come to know about you that you are taking NLP sessions.
Okay.
But I don't know what is NLP.
Okay.
So in my point of view, if I come and study the NLP means how can what is the help of NLP for me, sir?
Okay. As a homemaker, you want to know how NLP will be useful to you. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. See, first of all, you have to understand NLP is simply nothing but a positive psychology. Don't get big confusion because the definitions vary. Simply nothing but psychology. So as a mother, as a housewife, you are already half psychologist. Ladies are all very blessed. They are all born psychologists because they carry a baby in their womb. They understand the every movement of the baby. So they are all half psychologists by virtue of this one. But now what actually happens is you become a formatted psychologist. What is a formatted psychologist? Something like a sportsman. If he is running on the track, then only he is considered as a sportsman, isn't it? He is considered for the laurel, for the victory and all that. If he is running off the track, he is not considered a sportsman. So because here what happens, once he has been trained to how to run on the track, and professionally he has been trained how much he can run, what exercise he should do, what nutrition he should take, how to maintain the health, how to break the records. A lot of trainings are given. So similarly, now what actually happens, as a mother or as a housewife, you generally have your own psychology. Oh, my son is good at this. My son doesn't like this. My husband doesn't like this. My mother-in-law doesn't like this. My boss doesn't like this. But why part of it you do not know. Okay, specifically you cannot tell. But what actually happens is when you understand psychology, specifically you can tell why he likes, why he doesn't like. That is where I tell your talent. Everybody is a talented psychologist. But you are converting a talent into a skill. NLP is a skill. No? Even application science. For example, swimming is a skill. Driving is a skill. It comes by practice. NLP also comes by practice. It doesn't come by just by reading books. Okay, that is one way of understanding. The second thing is you can see for the God-given mind, nowadays whenever you purchase any item on the market, you get a owner's manual. Whether you purchase a mixie or whether you purchase a cell phone, there is a manual, do's and don'ts. Isn't it? But for your mind, where is the do's and don'ts? Right? Do's and don'ts are what mother has told, what father has told. But what mother has told, father is outdated now. Those rules and principles doesn't work now in the society. Isn't it? Mother tells don't copy. Okay. Be very sincere. Even you may fail, but you don't copy. But here the boy, when he goes to school, there he finds everybody is copying and passing, and he is sincere, he is failing. So the value system is a shock for him. So whatever the mothers are taught, fathers are getting outdated, and he is in a confused status. Okay. He gets a clarity. Okay. When to do what. So similarly, NLP is, I would say, it's a positive psychology, it's a measurable psychology, it's a mathematical psychology with precision. It is not like a traditional psychology like Carl Jung psychology or something talking about dreams or talking about some great concept so that it is very nice to hear, very nice to clap hands, but practically not useful. It is not like that. Okay. NLP is a person who produces the result like 1 + 1 = 2. Okay, that way it will be useful to you.
Oh, yes. And also I want to know about what is the the one group mind
We have one group.
mind power group one
No,
group.
we run, we run various groups. I'm
I
in the
came
field
to
for the
know.
last 20 years. You can see my work in 350 YouTube videos and 100 podcasts. Podcast is an audio. This will also become a podcast. So it's audio material so that you can download, you can share with friends. If you go to YouTube, you require some sort of you require a laptop, you require connection, you need internet connection. So nowadays everybody is carrying a mobile. Therefore, I am also working on this podcast. So, see what actually happens is after learning NLP, many students are disappointed or leaving the NLP platform because there is no support for them after conducting the training program. Most of the trainers, except a few, what they do, most of the trainers are busy conducting the next program. They are not even available to them. So whereas I am in the field for the last 20 years, I run 5-6 groups, like your WhatsApp group only. But that is for some specific purpose because in Bangalore we did 2-3 webinar. Webinar means seminar on mobile. So it is like the NLP for young mothers, something like that. So all these young mothers are made into one group. One Bangalore, I don't remember the lady. They have their own weekly meeting or fortnightly meeting all on phone only. In a WhatsApp group, and they answer question and answers. They whatever I have taught, they improve on that. And sometimes they ask me for certain questions where they do not have an answer or where they require a specialist answer. That is how it's called a mastermind group. Similarly, one group is there in Hyderabad. That is mostly on NLP. All trainers are together. Another group is there in Ranipet. They regularly take on this counseling, marriage counseling, couples. One is in Tiruchi and one is in Tirunelveli. I think you also came to one program. Tirunelveli group is there. They have their own group. Sometimes they ask me some questions. So few of this called coaching. Few of the entrepreneurs who have started their own organization, they have made a group. And that group is called actually a mastermind group. We call them mastermind group. That's the high-end group. So one they meet and they sort out the problems. And wherever they want NLP psychological help, we work on that. So,
sir, what is the purpose of that mastermind group, sir? Actually, I want to know clear idea about the mastermind group, and also, is there any qualification to join in that group, sir?
See, I would answer first. Yes, tell me, please.
Because I'm a homemaker, sir, I'm so much interested to study the NLP. So, and also I want to interact with you, like you people, because you are a great trainer. I come to know about yourself, and I have so many questions to clarify. So that's why I want to join that group. Is there any qualification?
Okay. So basically, see, NLP is a basic qualification because ultimately what actually happens is you can come to my training program. Every month I am doing one program. I do in English, Hindi, Telugu and Tamil. I do basic program, master's program, then trainer's program. Then you can join any one of the program. And your own batchmates, the advantage of going to an NLP program is there is a saying, you talk about your friends, I'll talk about you. You remember that? Can you recall that? Yes. We generally tell, you talk about, if you want to know about me, you talk to my 5 close friends because I am a reflection of the 5 close friends. Have you experienced this generally? Yeah. So what actually happens is, you are now, see the way you told me, the language psychology, sir, I want to improve, I want to learn. That means very, very clear that the present friends who are having are not learning friends. Okay. So, not hungry like you. Okay. Am I correct?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So, you want to go for a new group. So, the moment you go to NLP training program or any training program, what you get is you get new friends. Okay. You get new friends. And all those new friends are having the same frequency of thinking. Okay, that is the biggest advantage of going to any training program, and particularly psychological training program, is you get same, that is the base. All know, let us learn A to A, B, C, D. So they all start with E, F, G. But if you go to a layman and ask, you will ask A, he will learn A, then he will forget next in the meeting. You have to once again talk about A. Then when you talk about ABC, he will be talking about C. He will not be able to link. So this was a baseline standard. Recently, I also went to one Kerala program, or one program for the 2 weeks program. Okay, and there I got a lot of friends who make me think. Okay, so that way what happens whenever you go to one training program, apart from the training, you get a new environment.
Yeah.
So you are nothing but your environment. If you stick to that, your progress is there. Okay, you are a revised person. Okay, every mobile phone, every time it's getting revised, isn't it? Model 1, Model 2, Model 3. The old model was here with your old friends. But when you go to NLP program, you have got a revised Model 2. Then what happens? That becomes a standard. If you go to a ladies club, a Lions club, what happens? You get all people who are in business, okay? People who are in high society, you get. Okay? You go and attend an acting club, what happens? People who are all interested in acting, they will come. So you are growing to new environment. Once you do NLP training program, you are growing to new environment. Okay? And I do 3 days program. 25th January, 26th January, 27th January, I am doing it in Tambaram. Generally, cost to the program, because it is something like a practitioner's program. It is like a surgeon, a doctor who is teaching how to do the operation. Naturally, it will cost even compared to other training programs. The market rate is somewhere between India, it is 20,000 rupees to 1 lakh. Number one. And second thing is, it is not, it is experiential learning. Only a person whose experience can teach. It's not academic book learning. Then this international rate is somewhere around 3 to 5 lakhs of rupees. We go to UK and USA. Okay. And depending upon the depth and seriousness of the client, they accept it. And what actually happens is you get a new direction of life, a new destination. Many businessmen join, housewives join, executives join, people who are having bad habit, they join. They want to come out of bad habit without going to doctor, they become their own psychologist. Okay, students improve memory power, concentration power. And many of the psychologists, the present education system is, the psychologists are having a license to open a clinic, but they do not know how to counsel a client. They will take a long discussion, about 2 hours they will counsel, or 1 hour they will counsel. But they will not be in a position to diagnose. Whereas in NLP, when you apply it to this one, we teach them the counseling diagnosis. Yeah. We diagnose them, we tell them measurables. When I take up case coaching or counseling, I have 2 clinics, one in Tambaram, another is in OMR. When I take up the case, first I ask them to give an email. What do you expect from me? So once he is doing the email, one is giving it, what actually happens? He is a serious client. And then after giving them every counseling or coaching, he has to reply an email. Once he is giving a reply in email, what he has learned, what he has done, then only next session is there. So that is a measurable improvement on both the sides. No email, no reflection, no feedback, no counseling, no coaching. Okay. That is how it is there. But then second thing is coming to the mastermind. The third point is mastermind. Mastermind is also a group of people who have maybe the advanced trainers become mastermind group. But this is a business. NLP in business, we used to do once in a year we do one program, NLP for businessmen. So there this businessmen award, two from IT, one is a lawyer, another is some creative arts. I do not know what he is doing, sir. Two engineers. Just six people. Every year they meet ritually. They invite me. They meet once in a month in some place. But year end, what they do is they write down all their goals and they review the goals of 2018. Last month, the day before yesterday, I went there. I also wrote down my goals along with them. What are the goals I have achieved? What are my things which you could not work? Why we could not work? Then what are the learnings from 2018 goals? It was on December 31st. Because that we also make it by we have a special venue. We go to a resort or we go to some hotel. Why we go to a hotel is to be away from the regular family work. If you are doing in your house or somebody's house, the family will call you. You have to be available to them. And that too is December 31st means no family member will every member like to be have you as a part of this their function. So to be avoid from them, we go to them. It was around, I think I put it in Instagram also. A part of the video of what we did. Ritually we do that. And second thing here is both are, nobody is a teacher, nobody is a student. Here what actually is accountability. Suppose you are a mastermind member, you will talk about your goal. I will talk about my goal. And every week I have to ask you, have you done it or not? Why you have not done it? What help you want? So it is a accountability. Somebody is there to question means you become more responsible. Suppose nobody is there, what happens? You will have your own excuse. Okay, we'll do it, no problem. No, today I have headache. No, last month I could not get the target. I didn't have money. So we have our own lame excuse to justify our own. That is the psychology of the human mind. The accountability partner, we call them.
There must be some stimulation.
Yes, it's a stimulate, it's a force. And also social accountability, no? Every 3 times, if suppose you ask me 3 times why you are not done, why you are not done. What I feel like doing it. And that too in a group I am committed, no? I am committed in front of a group. So that way, that you indirectly are creating a situation to give your own result. That is a mastermind.
Oh, super, sir. Very nice to hear. So I would like to join in your NLP session.
Welcome.
And also, I think if I do the practitioner course means I can diagnose my...
You can come for this 25th, 26th, 27th. What we are going to start in 25th. First day we will be talking about how actually the intuition works. Introduction to NLP, then intuition, then mind programming. We talk about mind programming. Then we talk about muscle programming. Okay, there are 2 programs which are in our mind. NLP is called a software of the human mind. Okay? One is mind programming, where you program your mind. You're removing all the negative thoughts, negative problems. And another is the muscle. Muscle programming is nothing but your automatic habits. Okay, how to do muscle programming? Mind programming, muscle programming. Then third, we talk about a little bit on the applications. Depending upon the theme, if it's a group of, we select the theme. We give 2-3 options to the group. If most of them are students, we take the student application. If most of them are housewives, we take housewife application. It depends upon the group. Okay. So that is how our school of thinking. Every NLP has got their own school of thinking. Okay, so one is a Bandler group of thinking, another is a Grinder group of thinking, and many schools have evolved, Unite and all those things. But we follow some model. Earlier when I did the project, when I did this one with the Dr. Richard Bandler, we had some project works. We have to do that, prove that we have done something. Then only we can go to the next level. For that only, I went to Central Jail. I worked with the prisoners. Because the next level, I want to do it in Hollywood. Because they promised that they will take us to Hollywood and next training program will be in Hollywood. The world was very exciting and foreign return. I had my own fascination of doing it. Then for that, the requirement was we'll do a small sort of project work, application of NLP in Indian culture. So that is how I went to I was doing many things, but that I got an opportunity. I met one police commissioner and I asked him, so he was very happy. So he was telling many of the psychiatrists don't come even if you pay money, but you want to come voluntarily, you want to do it. And there was a good response. And that same thesis afterwards I added and submitted for my doctoral thesis. So the only, I can say so far, only NLP, I would not tell in Asia, but in India, I am the only one. I am guiding one MPhil student I am guiding for NLP. And I think 2 PhD students from different universities I am guiding in the north. So that way NLP will be very good for, it should become a global syllabus because education system, an outdated education system, it doesn't give you a job. Whereas NLP gives you a skill, you can become immediately, you can go and develop a skill, relationship skill or a listening skill. You become more employable. That is why I will say NLP is a must, NLP is a global syllabus, NLP for every youth. That is why I tell like that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Nice to talk to you, sir.
Very nice. Keep on asking such questions. Anytime you kindly call me, email me or WhatsApp in advance so that we can work on that. So this I'm going to put it on social media. Is it okay? I can put it recording?
Okay, sir.
Right, Ma. Thank you. Nice talking to you. And I'm very happy that you as a mother, you are still interested in learning. That's a very good aspect of you. Very few people have got that learning spirit. Most of the parents suffer because what actually happens is these parents are not willing to get educated. They don't attend seminar. They don't read any books. They want to bring their children with their old style of however their parents have brought them up. Suddenly there is a shock. Okay. I do not know this quality you got from your parents or I do not know. But your willingness to learn NLP at these juncture as a mother, as a homemaker, it will be very useful to her. And I always say, when you teach NLP to one lady or one girl, 3 generations get benefited. One is your own generation. You talk to your brother, husband. Second is next generation, your children. Third is when you become a grandmother. The sharing. The same thing doesn't happen when we teach to a gents. He learns and he forgets, or he applies only to his generation. Okay? That way, when you come for program, you are not coming for you, you are coming for the next 2 generations. Okay. Welcome for the program. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. If you like what you've heard today, subscribe to our podcast and share it with others. If you would like to master NLP life skills, then keep listening to the latest updates on NLP training. Go to www.ptsundaram.com. That's www.ptsunderam.com.